Yeah, I know this the house I had purchased for my workers. So this for my out of town guys who was coming traveling, and they didn't have places to stay. They didn't have places to go. So I had purchased this, y'all. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and it was like I say, it's for the workers who was coming from out of town, things like that. So I come on here this morning because they mad at me, right? So y'all, I'm not sure if y'all utilizing these platforms the way that they should be utilized, right? So they mad at me because when we at work, when they at work and I pull up, a lot of times I catch them just on YouTube, I catch them on Facebook, I catch them on TikTok, and they just scrolling, their life away, right? So my strongest recommendation has been to them to get part of a platform where you can earn while you learn, right? So you can, on days like this, you can capitalize. So I ain't gonna say the other platform, but on another platform, y'all, I got approved for affiliate program, right? And I'm not too concerned about it raining today because when I woke up this morning and checked my account, it wasn't a whole bunch of money. It was about $7,000 made from affiliate marketing, right? So I showed them. So now they mad at me because I'm looking at these platforms a totally different way than most people looking at it, right? So y'all, yeah, entertainment is fun, entertainment is good. But every one of these platforms through consistency will pay you, right? So if you somebody that's got a 9 to 5 or somebody that's needing a side hustle or extra cash, this app is good. I'm not gonna say the other one that's better. It just put you in the mind of a watch. So y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That app is pretty good. At the end of the day, though, all of them is stemmed around um, engagement, right? Every one of these platforms is based off your engagement. So look, I was trying to tell them to get part of the affiliate, but they was talking about how one of the guys said all his girlfriend said people be looking stupid, looking dumb, this, that, and the other on TikTok, and they dance. And I ain't telling you get on there and dance. I ain't saying get on there and sing. But what I am saying, get prepared for rainy days. That's what I am saying. I'm saying there are platforms that you already a part of. You already own it. Utilize it to its fullest potential, right? It's just like an EIN and an LLC, right? I know a lot of people, like some of the guys that's in this house I purchased for them, they got businesses, right? They see me pick up this phone every day, and I'm talking to the masses. I'm telling people, hey, there's a way to utilize your LLC to its fullest potential by applying next codes to it, right? Your already existing business, there's ways that you can middleman what you do where you don't have to do the work and you can still get paid. They see me on the phone, right? There's only 2 guys that work with me that's in the process of doing government contracting. 2. I got 23 workers, guys. So that reminds me of what people doing with these platforms. I got 23 workers, and out of the 23, 2 of them are interested in government contracting. So out these platforms, y'all, it's about, I think it's like 8.85 billion people. And everybody's scrolling. Listen, guys, there's not one of all of these platforms, there's a way to monetize it and get paid. This one that I'm talking to y'all on, the other one, and the other one. There's ways to monetize all of these platforms and get paid. So when rainy days come like this, you won't get mad at your boss. If you somebody that work outside, you won't be mad at them because in reality, you really mad at yourself. You got to get mad at yourself. I've been strongly recommending that these guys engage with these platforms. They so worried about what everybody thinking and what they look like, and I don't got time. Y'all, all you got to do is pull your phone out while you already doing whatever you doing. Be yourself. Nobody's asking anybody to dance. Nobody's asking anybody to sing. Nobody's asking you to make a mockery of yourself. But if you got a phone in your hand already, right? You already got a phone in your possession, in your hand, and you already own the platform. Whether you watching me or you watching somebody else, you own the platform already. Monetize it is all I'm saying, right? So I got introduced to affiliate. I got introduced to affiliate marketing by an associate of mine, right? A friend of mine, and he the one uh, told me that, hey, you need to. I'm a little dehydrated. He the one told me that I needed to start the program that I started, right? Because I was gatekeeping. Now I wasn't looking at it like that, right? I was a person who, I just was like a lot of the other, a lot of other people, right? I just didn't want to. I felt like I was too busy to be pulling out my phone while I was in the middle of doing whatever it is, actual physical task with your local, state, or federal government. Also, I show you guys how to leverage your business um, portfolio, your business profile, and turn that into cash. Right? There's a slew of ways, guys, that you can use other people's money to fund your endeavors. But you just got, everything is gonna be based around your engagement. So everything's just like this platform. You have to engage with whatever the process is that you're going to engage in consistently enough until something else takes place, right? So don't be like these guys and get mad at other people when they have locked in, zoned in, and found themselves being consistent with something, right? Consistency is going to be the key, guys. It's the cornerstone of any foundation in order to have it built on solid ground. I often tell y'all, you don't have to be the best to get started, but you have to start in order to become or considered one of the best, right? Can y'all imagine if Michael Jordan never started practicing, never dribbled a basketball, how that would have turned out for the Chicago Bulls? Can y'all imagine? I need more. Can y'all imagine that? Can y'all imagine how, damn, those broke. Whoa, I got broke, I'm broken. Okay, those ain't no good. Can y'all imagine them? But yeah, so a few things that I was gonna talk about today, because a lot of people has been asking me about the DEI. So the way that I see this with what Trump just signed, right, guys? So this is my take on it. As long as you good at what you do, you're gonna be okay, right? Because this the thing. Um, long as you good at what you do, you can't be denied, right? It doesn't matter. It's not gonna matter your color, your creed, your religion, or the lack thereof, right? It's not gonna matter when you're good at what you do. So, um, a lot of people stay looking for a hand out. They stay looking for a handout, but we really need to start giving more hands up, right? And for y'all that start following me on YouTube, um, y'all, that's pretty much what that's what I'm about, right? So I'm an individual that I try to help individuals understand that they can turn their pain into purpose, right? Because pain has always been one of my biggest motivators for me, right? Pain and fear has driven me and led me down roads of determination. Pain and fear has led me down roads of discipline. Pain and fear has led me down roads of success, right? Because sometimes what it takes is the pain to start to outweigh whatever the pleasure is in order for you to change, right? But like like I said, if you somebody that's on this platform, use it to your benefit, right? Um, use it to just like right now, I'm on here, but I can be talking to people in Colombia right now, right? And with that being said, this is why I stress what it is that I do. If you follow me and if you go on my page on all the other platforms, guys, I've been doing what I do for about 8 years in a row now. What is it that I do? I do service and products for the local, state, and federal government, right? And guys, the Trump signing won't stop that. The government agencies, guys, they need our help. The government agencies, uh, they always going to need our helps, always, right? So I wouldn't really worry about that. But anybody that really, if you really, really, really want to utilize um, these platforms and your LLCs or whatever, if you got corporations and industries, if you really want to utilize it to its fullest potential, guys, that's going to be the way to go. That's going to be the way to go. See, the beauty about working with the federal, local, and state government, you don't have to physically do all the work. Like if you are, some of y'all are already doing the work, just like some of y'all already got a phone in your hand and you scrolling, right? Some of y'all got a phone in y'all hand and y'all saying, man, I would like to do affiliate marketing, or I would like to do this. Or some of y'all are borderline geniuses. Some of y'all have really good execution. Some of y'all has really good morals, values, and goals that you guys can teach the masses. But um, you're so worried about what people think in comparison to worrying about the people that you could possibly help, right? Look, if I got people actively engaging in the same process that I taught successfully. If I would have kept this to myself, like it would have been just what it is. It's selfish, right? So sometimes, y'all, we got to think outside the box. Sometimes we got to think about what's going to be our contributions here on earth while we're here, right? What's going to be your contribution? One of my contributions is exercising life skills through landscape, right? That's that's one of my contributions. But what it took for me to get here, guys, was consistency. What it took for me to be able to be in a position where I can say, okay, where I can close on a piece of property for others. Yeah, I bought a piece of property for some other people. And guess what? The people that I bought this house for, they hadn't been here yet. I knew it would be for strangers. I knew it would be for people um, that needed assistance. But a lot of people say, what would possess somebody to do that? Pain. I remember the days of not having nowhere to go, not having nobody to call, um, wanting to try to do my best at becoming something other than just a procrastinator or somebody that's just playing around, right? I remember those days. So when when I closed on this house, y'all, the feeling that I had got, like, and some people said something about that. Like, you finna buy a whole house for people to work? Yes. Because I remember that if I just had a ride, or if I just had somewhere to be where I can get back and forth to work, then I feel like if I had that place, I could have bypassed some of the obstacles that came my way, right? So I stay thinking about other people. I stay thinking about the way I would like to see things in comparison to just the way um, things really is, right? So for me, I came to the conclusion, y'all, that if I wasn't going to be part of the solution, then I was also part of the problem. You know what I mean? If I'm not part of the solution, then I'm part of the problem. So with that being said, I just apply myself to be the change instead of just continuously talk about it. You know what I mean? But yeah. So if you I know somebody that's that's having a hard time with believing, they can DM me. I can tell them exactly the things and systems that I apply, because I once was one of those people that had obstacles in my way that I allowed to stunt my growth. There were obstacles in the way that had me second guessing myself. There were obstacles in my way that I would allow to just paralyze me and not have my feet moving. Right? So if you one of them people, man, that feel like it's more for you out there, if you feel like it's something else out here for you, that's because it is. That's because it is, guys. You can't allow nobody else to dictate your movement. You can't allow other people to dictate your emotional state. You can't allow yourself. I'm sorry to y'all. I've been out here in this rain. You can't allow people's opinion of you to matter more than your opinion of you. You understand what I mean? There are no big I's and there are no little U's in this world. What separates most people is what's between the thoughts and choices that they making on a consistent basis based off what they telling themselves here. YouTube, everything is a mindset. Everything. Like Rag Space saying, it's mind over matter. It's mind over matter. That's right, Rag. So y'all, sometimes you gotta think about what you thinking about. You catch that? Sometimes you have to think about, what am I thinking about? What am I thinking about? And sometimes if you're not thinking about what you're thinking about, then 9 times out of 10, you're thinking about something that's not productive. You're thinking about something that's not positive. Why do I say that? Because it's human nature, y'all, for us to make mistakes. It's human nature. It's a part of man and woman. It's in our nature to not be perfect. So with that being said, if it's in our nature to not be perfect, then it's in our nature. It's not a choice that we making. Nature is the short for natural, right? It's in our nature, natural. Naturally, in our nature, we do some things. Naturally, we do things naturally as human beings. So that's why it's extremely important that we think about what we're thinking about, because if not, our natural nature takes over. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Naturally, the nature take over, and we start doing things only for ourselves, because self-preservation is the first law of the land. But that's to an extent. That's to a certain extent. That don't mean just be selfish, worry about me, 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 me. It's all about you. That ain't what that means. That means take care of yourself the best way you can, so you and put yourself in position to take care of somebody else. That's what that means. That's what that means. Y'all understand? No, but man, I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna come back on y'all at about, maybe at about 3. So anybody that's watching this, y'all, let's tap in, touch bases at 3. There is 2 mandatory bid meetings here in Georgia. So anybody, if you see this today, there are 2 mandatory bid meetings that you can get in on. DM me, text me if you already started the certification process, so I can I'll give them to you. I'll even help you with the numbers. As a matter of fact, I gotta call somebody. With that being said, man, y'all do your best at being your best version of yourself. And if you don't know what that is, just don't do nothing.